Namaste, namaste, and greetings, my beautiful queens and beautiful kings. I hope you've missed me a little bit at least, because I have missed you a lot. I am sorry that it took me so very long to be away from you, because I've been to now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 countries, and now I am back again in Florida, in a different place, but I am again in Florida. Florida does not let me go, and it's a very special day. I am coming back to you. This is completely new environment, but queens, can you believe it that this flowers, out of everything else, I've packed this flower so you can recognize me by my flowers. Of course, there is my little elephant, my books, and all my decks are right here. Not all of them, part of them, of course. I was taking it everywhere with me. So I am back, and I hope you are going to be liking this environment. Is a little smaller, is a lot smaller. But I have my cards, I have my books, I have my knowledge, and I hope I will continue helping you on your life journey, not just with card readings, but with other messages I can have for you. So today, queens, it doesn't matter what day, it does not matter, oh, it's a notification of Alexa, it does not matter what day exactly, what year exactly, what month exactly you are watching this video. Why is that? Because today is extremely powerful day, and please just go on Google and search it. It's called Gate of Leo or Lion, because today is 0808, and if we count 2024, 2 plus 2 plus 4, we're gonna get 8. We have 3 8s, and it's a so-called mirror date. Please go online search couple videos how you need to do what you need to do, how you need to make your wishes, how you need to write them down, how you need to send them to God's universe and angels, and so on and so on, in order for you to have this day giving you the results you want. Because what you are going to seed today can bloom in a month, can bloom in a year, can bloom in 12 years. It's a 12-year period. So the message for you today, beautiful souls, I'm using my favorite Arcanum deck. It's just my 3rd or 4th Arcanum deck, and today is going to be a message which you need to take very seriously. And you know how I read the cards, that I read the cards exactly how they need to be read, not any other way. So this is going to be a message for you. Please choose one card of 5, one card out of 5. It's going to be a message. What you need to hear, you will hear. What you need to do in order to have this period of 12 years, period of 1 year, or whatever period your destiny is going to be unfolding itself, give you the maximum results. So it's going to be a message for you. Choose, please, card number from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Choose one number, 1 or 2, or don't choose. I choose 1 and 3. I choose 5 and 2. No, you need to get one card, because I will give you message by one card, because you know how deep the tarot cards are. You can speak for 5 hours just explaining one card. So choose one card out of 5. And this is going to be a message from your guides, from your guardians, from your soul group, from your higher self, to you to hear. You need to hear. And it doesn't matter if you don't hear this message not on the 8th of August. Still, it's going to be extremely important, because this is recorded on the 8th of August of 2024. So let's go straight to it. Card number 1. Card number 2. card number 3, card number 4, and card number 5. Whatever is there, I'm going to tell you about it. Message, the most important message you need to hear. Wow. Those of you who chose card number 1, I think it's a little bit of blurry. I hope, give me 1 second. As it's new environment and new light, I'm trying to, it's the first time I'm recording here. So I apologize if it's not completely crispy clear. And the most important, you need to hear this message. I would not wish a better message for anyone, because you don't have to be a tarot reader to see 2 of Cups. So your message is about love. But there is 2 very important things I need to tell you about 2 of Cups. If what you are having right now, what you are having right now in your love and relationship, whoever you are, wherever you are, is not what I'm going to describe you right now, you need to leave it, because your true one is ahead of you. So first of all, what is 2 of Cups? 2 of Cups is it's one of the best cards in the deck. It's a harmonious relationship between 2 people. It's their union of 2 hearts, 2 minds. It's partnership, it's a friendship, it's a love which flows from him to you, from you to him. It's passion, it's closeness, it is everything together. So simply he opens all the best in her, she opens all the best in him. And these are wonderful feelings between each other. It's 2 people who love each other deeply and truly. Not one love and one allows to be loved. One is accepting love. One is just giving love. All those dark fairy tales of narcissists and empath. Of course, it's the true one, the real one. The thing is that 2 of Cups rarely shows the relationship in the readings like this, rarely shows the relationship which already are there. Usually it shows the future. But if you are right now in the relationships like this, then if your intuition doesn't try to warn you about something, if you don't see any red flags, if you just in the relationship I have just described to you right now, then it means this is the one, this is your one and only. And in nearest future, from 2 months to 6 months, you can expect the proposition for the marriage, because this is the soul mates who worked through all the karma already. So this is really a wonderful card. If you are not in relationship at all, you are single, or you are anyway, you are not in relationship, then this card talks about the meeting of the true one within a nearest period of time, and usually we look in the period of time within 1 year. So you will meet her if you are a man, the one, the only, your true one, and you will meet him if you are a woman. Sometimes, because we're reading 1 card, but sometimes it's it can be the coming back of the old love. What it means, you've been high school sweethearts and you are in 40s now, or late 30s or 40s or 80s, and you meet again, and the pure love, because 2 of Cups is pure love, and the pure love is coming back to you. And after all what the life had been giving you, everything what you had seen, you finally can see in him this is all you were looking for. And if you're a man, then she is all you were looking for. So if you are single, it's meeting of the true one. If you are in relationship like this, this means that you are going to become serious. If you are married to a man like this, that's wonderful. It's going to keep being very good. But the warning, if you are not in relationship like this, if you are with all kinds of emotional, physical, psychological, spiritual abusers, or the one who is neglecting, or the one who is treating you wrong, or the one which does all kinds of manipulation, meaning appearing, disappearing, warm, cold, carrot, stick, all the videos of this, hundreds of videos I've recorded about not being, you must never stay in the relationship which are abusing you in any way, not necessarily physical. Then you must quit and cut those relationships completely, and your true love is finding you in the nearest time. This is a message. Message number one was very long. Card number one. Card number two. I am someone, you know me for a very long time, and I am someone who loves when the good cards are coming out, because it means you know that I say exactly what is there. One of the best, if not the best card in the deck, especially if we take into consideration today's portal 888, the sun. The sun, one word for this card, their happiness. Happiness. You are the sun for yourself and the others, and the sun will shine for you. Sun does not have any double faces, any shadows in it, not at all. This is the blooming of your life. This is the happy events which are going to unfold in front of you. This is real success. Again, when you are becoming a sun for yourself and the sun for the others. Another nickname for this card, the gift of life. The gift which you've deserved. If you fought so hard, if you worked very hard on yourself, like for example, you were working with psychologists or with coaches, or you've been reading tons of books to make you the best version of yourself, when you learned to hold your boundaries, when you learned to say no, when you learned not to agree to do something you do not want, or your soul does not want to do it, but you used to do it because you had a syndrome of a good girl, because you have childhood trauma, and you have many wounds, and you have been choosing wrong partners, wrong friends, people who were using you because you have a syndrome of good girl, because you thought in order to receive love you have to deserve love, and you've spent so much hard working on yourself to work with those wounds and to understand that you must hold your boundaries, say no, get away of toxic people, even if they are closest or relatives or friends. When you are cultivated self-respect, self-love, and self-value, then the sun brings you everything you have deserved. It's not, the sun doesn't bring you something you did not deserve. If you are someone who worked very hard in past several years, then even if you didn't consider yourself worthy enough for the gift what sun gives you, the sun will give you the gift, and you need to accept it without asking questions, without doubting, am I good enough, am I deserving? It can be proposition in work, it can be proposition to relocation to a great place, it can be receiving your goals. For example, you're dreaming to live, I don't know, in Palm Jumeirah in Dubai, you're gonna be living there. You want the relationship of the sun type of relationship where there is no hidden agenda. You will get it. It's all new perspectives, new doors. It's pretty much every door is opening before you, because I already taught you before, you need to remember the card which comes before. Queens, don't forget please that I do have a course on tarot cards. It's 108 or 111 videos which will explain you each of 78 cards and every aspect of life. You just have to email me and I will give you all the details. So moon, before the sun comes the moon with so many illusions, so many hidden things, and the things you don't want to face. It's like it's there, but you keep on stubbornly saying it's not there. No, my mother is loving and giving person. Yes, even in spite of the fact she was controlling, she was devaluing, she was criticizing, but she is a great person. And yes, this person was cheating, was using you, was coming back, promising you all kinds of things, but using you again, and you did not want to face it. This is all the moon, all the illusions, all the truth you did not want to face. Now you faced it, you've been brave enough, and now the sun comes and brings you the luckiest period of your life. But you have to stay active. Sun is active. You have to stay active and you will achieve incredible success and happiness. This is the meaning of the card number 2. As I say, I love great cards and I love giving you very positive messages. But don't take negative messages if they are as something bad. It's very powerful. The negative messages in tarots are extremely powerful. Why? Because when you are warned, you are armed. If you know something you need to pay attention to, and you start paying attention to, because every situation is teaching us something which is going to become our fuel for the quantum leap, as the quantum physics and esoteric say, quantum leap. You get the fuel, you get the knowledge out of even very negative situation, which then later on you can use to be the best version of yourself. Okay, message from card number. Look at this, guys. Third one, and it's wonderful. But there is a little thing. First of all, of course, major arcana. Of course, major messages. But the card of the Lovers is not as easy, my beautiful souls, as it looks, because card of Lovers brings this not sometimes pleasant thing called karma. So I will be speaking quite a bit here because I want to make sure you receive the maximum of the messages here. In one of the old Marcel Tarot decks, as far as I remember, this card looks different. A young man holds by the left hand a beautiful young woman, and with his left hand he is holding his mother. So a choice between a mother and the beloved. So this card is always connected with two main words. First word sounds choice, and second word test. So if a man chooses his mother, stays with his mother, who he loves very much, he will lose his beloved. If he stays with his beloved, his life completely changes, but he loses his mother he loves very much. So the choice is extremely, extremely hard. But the choice must be done with the message of the Lover's card, according to your higher self. When you look at yourself as not a body, but an eternal, immortal soul. And again, we're not looking here, we're not now specifically doing love and relationship readings here. But obviously you see the couple here. So either you have a very difficult choice, leave or go, choose or this or choose this, or your partner doth, both of you. But it also can be a choice of your career. For example, you want to be, for example, you want to go into psychology. And in order to become, for example, you are someone who saw abuse, who saw neglect, who saw or other people treated wrong, or you saw those young girls who make wrong choices because nobody never explained him what the right choice is, and you say, I want to go and become a counselor, a psychologist. I want to work in school environment with those troubled boys and girls from so-called unprivileged families. I want, because I can make a difference, because you, whoever chose this, and my messages are coming, you have to understand that I'm a channeler. I am a natural channeler. So when I'm talking, I am just giving you messages from your higher self and your guides. So you are someone, when you speak, people hear you. People can, after hearing specifically from you, make the right choices in life. So for example, you want to go and become a school psychologist, but everyone tells you there is no money in it. You have to have like a PhD in order to have your own practice. You will study next 58 years and then nobody knows if you're going to make good money. Better go and become an accountant. And now you have a choice. Now you need to choose. You either follow your heart and your true calling, or you following everyone tells you if you're an accountant or if you are a nurse, you always can find a job. You can make decent money, but it's up to you. So your choice have to be done according to your intuition. Or for example, again, the lovers bring karmic relationship. When you can love a person very much, but he gives you not the treatment you deserve. I believe if you get major arcana, you are smart enough to understand that people do not change their behavior. People do not change. So, for example, a man comes whenever he wants, leave whenever he wants. A man gives you, again, what manipulators do, the mixed messages, doesn't say yes or no, or he's here, he's there. Just he is wasting your time, but you love him very much, and you keep on giving him chances, which he takes for granted. So in this case, you need to understand and you need to choose you, your peace, your joy, and your happiness. And if a man treats you wrong, but you do love him and you are in this test, this is why this card called test or choice, and you understand intuitively, because this is very intuitive card, that it's not your person. This man, even though you are so deeply in love, is not going to make you happy. He's not going to give you peace. He's not going to give you care. He's not going to give you... Then you must go. Your true one is ahead of you. So it's a test, and it's a choice, but a test and a choice which must be done by you following intuition. Your voice which screaming deep inside, don't do it, then don't do it. Do it, then do it. All right? So make the right choice. Choose wisely. Choose wisely, and do not be afraid to look into the facts. If you are single, Lover's card telling you that yes, this karmic partner, karmic soulmates is coming. How your life is going to be developing in the future will depend on what you've done in the past incarnations. Of course, it's a private reading thing, how relationship will be with the man you meet. But for singles, this is always meeting their very important one, and it could be done wonderfully. Things could be wonderfully developing, but could be also a test and a choice, because this card, a test and a choice. Choose wisely, relying on your intuition. I hope I have enough time. Card number 4, the Hermit. Look at this. All the cards, my goodness gracious, what I have 25. If anyone, I have already asked this many times. If any one of you know how to program the phone, I ask everyone I can to record more than 32 minutes, please let me know. Please email me. Some people really take this card very negatively, and I do not know why, because the deepest, this is the mirroring man of the High Priestess. This is the deepest card in the deck, in all 78 arcana. Yes, he is alone. He has a light inside. He is a crystal carrier. He has light inside. He walks his own path, and his path is true. His path is true. So the message for you here, if you chose card number 4, is very clear. Self-knowledge and self-development. Whether you are listening to a lot of videos on YouTube, whether you're reading books, but you have sacred knowledge in you. And Socrates, I doubt some of you do not know who Socrates is, said, know thyself. This is your goal on earth, to know and to find out who you are and to accept who you are. And great man Carl Gustav Jung said, to accept, to know and to accept your shadow as well. You have enormous inner powers, and you are a very ancient soul, very old soul, ancient soul. And if you were running away from your gifts because you were preconditioned by your culture, preconditioned by your religion, everybody knows how the word religion, you better stab me with a knife than tell me the word religion. I will have exactly the same reaction, unfortunately. Religions, preconditioning, especially people with natural gifts of seeing truth, feeling the truth, understanding the truth, they are being suppressed by their parents because of their gift. Do not be afraid of your own powers and gifts you are carrying inside. Look inside. There is the universal truth there, the light. Please dig and read about there's many videos about star seeds. This is one of the cards of the star seeds, old souls, star seeds. Especially if you got this message today, especially if your date of birth hold 8s. 8 is the lemniscate, the symbol of eternity. If you have in your birth date number 8, you are a very ancient old soul. Please read Michael Newton and read Brian Weiss. You will know more. Watch the videos about star seeds, old souls, chosen ones. Chosen one doesn't mean it's an easy, really easy path. The chosen ones have the hardest path, as this is your inner wisdom, which you know, find out. This is the traveler of a spirit. This is great prophets and teachers. They come to learn themselves, to remember the truth, and to teach others the truth. Please work on finding out the most about esoteric knowledge and learn to apply it to help people. This is a message for you. If this video cuts abruptly, I apologize, because somehow, no matter what I do, it records 32 minutes and then it just stops. I don't even have to say nothing else. If you want, just go on Google and write the meaning of Empress. You are an Empress. An Empress is the symbol of Persephone, the symbol of the woman in its best description. Persephone is a goddess of the spring. When she comes to earth, the spring and summer follows. You see that she has the waterfall here. She's surrounded by blooming nature. Messages here is very simple. If you, I am channeling messages for you now. If you are with someone, if there is a man in your life, if you're a woman, who treats you less than the Empress must be treated, because she holds the secret of life. She holds the energy of creation in you. Everything she touches is blooming. You possess the golden touch, like in the ancient Greek myth. If you allow yourself to have what you want in material life, you can easily have it if you remember that you are an Empress and you remember that you are possessing this abundance and joy and happiness in you. For some of you, this message can be having a child. If you were trying to get pregnant or wanting to get pregnant or wanting a child or children, Empress brings children. For some of you, it's going to be your wish to come true. You're going to have yourself a little baby girl, probably baby boy, but baby girl most possibly, with incredible gifts. So events wise, it's a great message, because just with the sun, Empress brings happy events which are happening fast. It's this life creating great energy. Everything which was in stagnation will be moving. Everything which was sleeping under the snow is gonna be blooming, and new things are happening, awakening. The garden is blooming. If you were sick, recovery. If you were trying to build a house, you will build it. If you left school many years ago because you couldn't afford it, or you had a child, start it. You will succeed. If you want to change your profession to another which you feel you want to do more, do it. You are under the protection of extremely powerful forces. An Empress is protector. Empress is a true healing power. So everything which you wanted to progress will be progressing, and you are going to be in beautiful physical, emotional, spiritual form. And another thing, Empress also brings the gift of true love. Again, but what I said in the beginning, if you are with someone who does not treat you as Empress, that someone must be thanked. Thank you for the lesson. Thank you for treating me wrong. I now know how I want to be treated. And good luck and goodbye. This is all, my beautiful queens. I hope this was helpful. I will talk to you soon. Namaste.